With the memory of a Leicester City's title still fresh in everyone's mind and the specificity and congestion of the 2020-2021 season due to COVID-19, it seems that the leagues are more open for underdogs than ever. The fans are already speculating whether Everton can do it with their reputable manager. But after the 7-2 thrashing of Liverpool, Aston Villa became the dark horse as well. Can Villans emulate Foxes and make a strong title run though? Most of all, it's almost now or never for smaller teams to make an upset. The season will be like no other, hopefully. COVID-19 can infect a team and sideline several players for weeks, but that is the question of fortune, or the lack of it. What's not is the fixture congestion and the strain placed on players. The biggest teams are competing on four fronts, with European games being as important as league ones. All of this puts such a physical strain on the players, clearly evident by the upsets that usually happen the first match day after international breaks, with Barcelona and Real Madrid both losing their first games following the pause. Aston Villa can even benefit from the mishap in the Carabao Cup, as they've been eliminated early and now have to focus only on the league and the FA Cup. But the hardships of others isn't the only reason why Villa can make a splash. The team did not only win against the reigning champions, they toyed with them and could have scored more than 7 easily. The squad is beautifully crafted, as Tottenham's was when Mauricio Pochettino started forming it, with every player fitting into the puzzle perfectly. Although Villa doesn't have the star player Spurs had, at least yet, with Jack Grealish obviously being the top candidate for such status. The 25-year-old has even received the captain's armband and is acting accordingly. Leading by example, his playing style shows no respect to the opponents, regardless of their reputation, something that is necessary for a serious title run. As Jamie Vardy and the Leicester bunch know, Grealish was thrilled with how the team began the campaign. We've just started the season absolutely on fire, and I think everyone is just sky high on confidence. Grealish is that key player for Villa, the leader. He is making his name known internationally. With a man-of-the-match performance against Wales for England, Leicester's manager Brendan Rodgers was full of praise for the winger. "I think England are very fortunate to have Jack's talent," said Rodgers. "His personality on the field is absolutely fantastic. He's got a real inbuilt brain for football. When he carries the ball, his awareness of his space really shows me the talent he is." Grealish's style of play is best described by the man himself. "One of the biggest compliments for people to say to you is that you make them happy watching football," said the Villa captain. Grealish was recently compared to Paul Gascoigne by pundits Steve McLaren and Martin Keown. But Leicester wasn't just Vardy. The whole team needs to click for a title to be realistic. Villa secured valid reinforcements in Ross Barkley, Bertrand Traore, Ollie Watkins, Matty Cash, and Emiliano Martinez. Barkley put in an all-around performance against Liverpool and reminded everyone why he was once regarded as one of the best English talents. Traore is a former Chelsea man who was at the top of French football with Lyon. Martinez spent his whole career at Arsenal and is a current Argentina international. Watkins showed exciting potential with a hat-trick against Liverpool, while Matty Cash was a highly sought-after prospect, wanted by many clubs. The team's improved recruitment is evident, even in the targets they failed to acquire. Although a different man, Johan Lang, is leading the recruitment for Villa since July 2020. Leeds' Kyler Phillips was Villa's target last summer, when he was still in the Championship. Now he's an England international and valued at €55 million by Leeds. When it comes to their own squad value, Aston Villa is ranked number 10 in the league. Besides the immense competition in the league, there are other drawbacks for Villa. The last season's biggest signing, Wesley, is out until January due to injury, although the striker didn't justify the €25 million invested in him with only 6 goals for the club as of now. But the side is well covered on the wings and in midfield, while some areas of the defense might have a depth problem, which can be a problem in a regular season, let alone the one with COVID-19 looming over it. All in all, the season is ripe for a surprise, even though Aston Villa is the 10th favorite to win the league according to the bookmakers, with the massive 151 odds for their triumph, although still smaller than Leicester's back in 2015. One thing is certain: Villa might not win the league and could come some way of it. But if they continue to play courageously and joyously as they've so far, they'll collect the sympathies of the neutrals and continue to build the club back up. So maybe in a couple of years, the 7-time champions of England can improve their score.